It's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your weekly for March 27th through April 2nd. And we are focusing on the new moon, baby. All right, family members, welcome, welcome, welcome back. Big, big hugs, lots of love, high five, dab, shoulder rubs. And yes, baby, a big, big kiss on the cheek. Welcome back, water signs. I hope all is going fantabulous. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining us and giving me an opportunity to join with you. All right, guys, this read is going to be a little bit longer than usual. I have my timer set. Oh, no, now I have my timer set. So I'm going to try to go through this. If I talk really, really fast, I apologize. I'm trying to keep this at 20 minutes, all right? We are focusing on the new moon in Aries. It is coming in at 7 degrees on March 27th and for others on the 28th. This is referred to as the worm moon because of the way it emerges the earthworms, which is bringing in the blackbirds, and they say this is going to be a mixed blessing. A lot of highs and a lot of lows, guys. Venus with the moon brings in love and money, but the retrograde is throwing some salt in the game, guys. So it's kind of initiating some loss and a little bit of heartbreak because it is regressing or moving backwards. So if you're already in love, this could mean that an ex might be returning or some kind of hiccup might happen in a relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, you might develop this love at first sight kind of energy, and then you might decide, oh Lord, this ain't for me. Okay, so being very, very good with your morals and taking your time and choosing wisely, that's how to handle this energy and how to work with it. Now, guys, remember, I am no astrologist. I just read a lot and I'm studying it, but I ain't really no skilled at it, okay? So check it out for yourself. Look up your chart. See how things are falling for you. Now, Mars is sextiling Neptune, so it's increasing that sensuality, baby. Feeling kind of sexy. You might be feeling yourself, okay? Now, this also integrates soulmate season, so follow your moral compass when picking a partner. Jupiter squaring Pluto is putting that success-driven attitude at the forefront, so being aware of not being overly ambitious or overly greedy with that combination. Now, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, so it is about action. So the energy that's coming in with this new moon is all about action. It's like, not enough talk, enough planning, let's do the damn thing, okay? So be ready to what? Just do it. Running up into our read this time, we have Lapis Lazuli. The Temple of Lapis Lazuli is what the moon energy is bringing in for you. And this is telling you that your soul is very ancient and you have like special gifts. And you were sent here to spread love in a fear-based culture. And sometimes you feel out of place, water signs. Sometimes you feel like things aren't going your way. And this is for Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay? So this can be a challenge for you at times, but you need to remember your healing mission. You're here to make things happen, okay? This oracle comes to you to provide a much needed spiritual recognition that you have wisdom and understanding within you that is very ancient and flows from your soul. And that you also have a sacred connection to the wisdoms that come from the star people of Sirius and other celestial beings that serve through unconditional love. That's why you guys love so deeply, okay? This oracle comes to you with an offering of guidance. Remember who you are within and do not try to fit in with the external models of the way the world is, okay? You are guided to trust in your wisdom, to sit and contemplate any issue that you're questioning right now, and trust in the voice of your heart. Guidance doesn't have to make logical sense, though. Often a higher level, you will perceive at a higher divine logic in the guidance. There's times that people don't understand where you're coming from. They're like, well, where did you get that from? And you're just like, I just know. I can just feel it. It's just something that I know. It's in me. I know. And that's because you're a very gifted healer, water signs. So that this moon is going to awaken it for some, and for some, it's going to deepen it. Those who have already been working with that energy, the Temple of Lapis Lazuli is saying, yes, it's true. You are a healer. You're very ancient. So roll with the punches, okay? Now, going into the spirits that are coming in with this, the cards that fell out for you was the Dancer of Fear. This is telling you you're going to have to use your cojones this time. You know, it's not about talk, it's about action, and it's about making things happen. So you're going to have to look fear in the face and choose choose faith and go out on a limb and go get what you want and stop dreaming about it, but do it. An ancestor of guidance is right behind you. This is the elk, and the elk is a sign of nobility and respect. Respect is a really strong word for you in this read. It's came up in a lot of your oracle cards. So I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to respect yourself as well as respect the boundaries of others. But your ancestors are here to support you, while the dancer of fear is trying to merengue or salsa or hip hop dance with you all throughout this lunar time. Okay? So with that being said, we will be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra, Tabatha, Cicero. Guys, anytime you have questions about the cards that I use, look in the description box. I give credit where credit is due. So make sure that if you're interested in getting those cards, you can look them up and see who made them. Also, this read I got from Ethany. I'm going to put her information in the dialogue box also. And feel free to check out her website. She has some really cool new moons and full moon spreads on there. All right, this is going to be a longer read than what we're used to, so I will be talking fast, guys. And if I talk too fast, just slow me down, guys. Slow me down. All right, let's bless our deck, guys. I am cutting the deck in half. Remember, I have pre-shuffled. And before me, guys, I have the Chariot reversed, which is attributed to Pisces, and the Four of Wands upright. So I kind of feel like some of y'all feel that things are not moving in the right direction for a celebration. And this Aries new moon is all about action. So we got to figure out how we're going to flip that card over and have the victory that we've been looking for. All right, Saint Satil, bless this deck to show us the energy that you have for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for the week of March 27th through April 2nd. New moon in Aries. Show them clear and concisely what to watch out for, changes that are coming, what to get rid of, what to be careful with. And I'm thinking that is it. Nope. Got a 3. Let's see. A little bit more. There we go. All right, let me move these cards out the way. First off the bat, we have the Hierophant. 10 of Pentacles, looking good, looking like a marriage. 4 of Disc. Princess of Disc. Are y'all dealing with some earth signs, water signs? 5, 6, and 7. Overall energy is the 8 of Pentacles. And I feel like this is you as the Princess of Cups. This is Ishara. Okay, well, I'll explain those in a moment. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit over. First position, what changes are coming in? I feel like for some, since this Hierophant is right by the 10 of Pentacles, you are thinking about your morals. You're holding tight. You're actually following that moral compass. Very traditional. Some of you may be getting married, thinking about marriage, thinking about your marriage and your family and how you're going to proceed in the situation. And like I said, some of y'all are dealing with a earth sign. There's a lot of earth going there. This is a lot of manifestation. Remember, this is about action. So you're thinking about putting things into action. This is also a spiritual card. Some of y'all are going to become more spiritual. Some of y'all are going to return back to what your roots are with your traditions and your morals and the way that you see life. Now, what may be the outcome? Well, of course, nothing but success, baby. Look at you, water sign, making it go together, working as a team. This is the Tana and the snake. And this is when they were watching over the tree of life. So I feel like you're going to be very grounded with some Taurus-like energy, very fixed, very ready to move forward, getting everything together, family flowing right, money's flowing right, things are going to be looking good. What to guard over or protect? I'm going to say that you're going to need to be a little careful with your money and your home. Make sure that you feel like you belong because you're holding on very tight to it. And there's a reason why you're holding on tight. So whatever that reason is, it's telling you to protect it and guard it, all right? What you need to get rid of And here she is the Princess of Disc. Some of y'all may be dealing with an earth sign who's being a little shysty with their love, okay, water signs? If you are with an earth sign who's being shysty, this might be a good time to go out on a limb and do something else, see what else is out there. However, she's steady looking at you. All right, so if it's worth the wait, then go for it. But if you feel that it's dragging you down and it's draining your energy, this might be a good time to start looking around, because it looks like she's being a little stingy with her love, okay? This is also telling you to eliminate the idea of always having to be overly protective. You see her hands over her sacred spot. That's what I'll call it. So she's being very protective, and this is telling you, yes, trust your morals during this time, but don't be so protective that you don't have a good time. Remember, it's about balance, and that's what the tree is telling you. You have to have balance, all right? What to not neglect is going to be your intuition with the High Priestess. So you have like the Pope, which is the Hierophant, right? And you have the High Priestess. I see a very spiritual situation coming together, and I need you to trust the downloads or the intuition or the heebie-jeebies or whatever you want to call them that's coming through for you this month, because there's a lot of messages that are going to be coming in. Remember, you had the ancestors coming out, and this is about respect. The High Priestess in my deck is a bad bee, okay? She is like the queen bee, okay? If she was somebody, it would be Beyonce probably, because she is in effect, okay? And Ishtar is in control, and she's able to see through the night. If you see all the stars behind her, she's able to have courage of a lion, and this is telling you what to not neglect. Is your intuition, is your courage, that you're brave, and that you already know what you need to do. So put it into motion, okay? Now, beware of this. No third-party relationships. No looking in the past, wishing things were different, okay? We can't go back as much as we would like to. So get out of the nightmare. This is not a fantasy. This is a nightmare. This is looking at stuff and saying, damn, if only, man, if I could have had that, if she would have done this, if he would have done that. And it's almost like, man, you know, what about those things that you have accomplished? What about those things that you were good at? So it's about changing that perspective of being a negative into a positive. So maybe that relationship didn't work out for you in the past. However, now you're trying something different, and you're going to use different skills because you have the Eight of Cups and you're the Princess of Cups. You're ready to give your cup of love to somebody. So if you're involved in a third party, this will probably be the week, or this week's going to set it into motion to where it's just going to not be enough for you anymore. All right? Now, who can help? I'm going to tell you, you are your biggest asset. Do not internalize the issues of whatever's happening with the Three of Wands reversed. If it's a situation where you're left out in the cold, or where you have to decide between two people, do not be hard on yourself, because this is internalizing. This is the nightmare. But the nightmare is almost over. Don't self-sabotage yourself right at the end. This cycle is just about over. You will be making a decision, and you will figure out who's going to get your skills and who's going to get your attention. Okay, now I have two princesses in your read, so I'm going to tell you that you're going to have some information that's going to be brought to you this week, more than likely, that's going to change the way you see things. Two princesses is like crucial information's coming through. All right, so that's what I kind of have for this new moon energy coming in for you. Just to recap, it's about the changes that are coming in spiritually, emotionally, traditionally, and morally. It's like you're sticking to your guns this time, and you're not going to settle for less. What may be the outcome? Complete success with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, what to guard and protect is your home and your money. Make sure that people aren't trying to take too much from you. Eliminate the earth sign that's drawing from you, or that individual who's like kind of being shysty with their love and attention, and take your cup elsewhere. All right? What to not neglect is your intuition and your courage. Move forth with the courage of a lion and see things for what they are. Beware of dwelling in the past, and do not internalize anything. Get it all out. All right? Get it out and look at things and move on. Learn the skills you need and give the cup of love to the one that deserves it. All right. So the way that we're going to work with that 9 of arrows is going to be Grandmother Earth. All right. So it's telling you to stop and kind of look at your life, assess where you're at, and get grounded. It's time to make the plans for your future, but you don't have to necessarily start it immediately. So this is a great time to put your roots down and prepare. This is also a secure time and you're protected. And if you're thinking about secure financial investments, this is saying yes, but no risk. That's why you got to protect your money and protect your home. Make sure everything's copacetic before you start jumping around gambling and stuff, all right? The spirit keeper of the north is coming in for you, and it's telling you again, take your time, turn within, connect with your ancestors, again, mend relationships, watch your dreams, right on top of that high priestess, trust your intuition, create your future and repair what's broken in your home. Forgive those people and situations that have been dragging you around for a while. Your ancestors are close to you. Call on them. They want to help you. And that's what's trying to come in for that fear. So you have day and you have night. So you are able to be in both elements and still come out a winner. So plan for the future. Do not look in the past. All right. This moon is going to set things into action. Now, your sacred sites card that you got is Tongariro. And the theme of this is respect. And it's all about, in the past, it says, when you look at the Tanwa on this card, do you feel safe or vulnerable? And that's going to be right about here, okay? That's the past. It says, the latter indicates the lack of respect for yourself, your body, or those who cared for you in the past. Perhaps you suffered substance abuse or belittled others or been wasteful of resources. Now is the time to change. If, however, you feel protected by the Tanwa, it is a sign of detaching from past hurts. Know that it's safe to acknowledge them and move on. Tanwa gives you the strength. Look now at the card's central symbol, which is right here. That's mania, okay? Mania. The messenger between mortals and the spirits. If you feel drawn to this symbol, there is something you want to be protected from. Ask your ancestors for help because of someone's lack of understanding, care, or respect. And that's at the present moment what's going on. And this, what this moon is going to highlight. And I told you respect is a huge thing for you, water signs. Make sure you're respecting yourself and you're setting that bar so that no one else can come in and make you relive the nightmares of your past. All right? Now, in the potential, it says the two faces on this card depict the past and the future generations, and indicate that a prosperous tomorrow beckons once you too respect all that is sacred, both within you and around you. So make sure that you're guarding things that belong to you. You're holding yourself up at a very morally high level because you are here to heal. So make sure that you're healing yourself at this time. And if you have to retreat to heal, put that healing into motion. But you're going to draw from your spiritual side this time, and your ancestors are right there behind you, lifting you up. All right. So that is the energy coming in for water signs with the new moon. Hopefully you enjoyed this read and hopefully it made sense. If you're interested in a personal read, please feel free to hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. All right, fam, be blessed.